Hey, rock stars! Look who I have!
Hi!
This is Katelyn Lewis, the fabulous Miss Heartland. And she is one of our girls, and she is a rock star. She is the rock star of the week. Whoop, 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 whoop. So, Katelyn, tell us a little bit about yourself, like how old you are, what's the 411?
Well, my name's Katelyn, like she said. I'm 20 years old. I go to St. Charles Community College, and I'm loving every minute of the journey as Miss Heartland.
Wow! What has been your favorite part of being Miss Heartland?
Definitely getting to talk about my platform to young kids, parents, and educators. My platform is called Be Bold, Becoming Online Leaders Through Determination. And through that, I get to talk about kids about what they're struggling with in school, what they're struggling with at home, and how, even if they're going to use online, to make it positive instead of anything negative.
What has been something that you have seen in the kiddos? Like, what do they struggle with the most? Like, what do you have to talk about?
Fitting in right now is definitely a big thing. I actually was just asked by a Girl Scout group who told me they didn't want me to come in and talk about my platform. They called me a week later and said, you know what, the girls had a sleepover and some people got out some iPads, and it turns out a lot of our kiddos have Instagram, and it's actually illegal for kids at the age of 8, 9, and 10 to have Instagram. You do have to be over than 13 by the COPPA regulation, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. So, fitting in, getting involved online is something that young kids definitely want to get involved with, and they can't. And parents definitely need to be on top of that.
Okay. So, you kind of mentioned your platform, Be Bold, and you work with, did you mention who you worked with?
No, I work with Frenity. I am their brand ambassadors. It's the first ever private social media networking site. So it's all based out of groups. No one can search for you. No one can find you. You have to add them into your group and into the circle of your online profile that you want them in.
Okay, so Frenity, and it's like an app.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just like Facebook, except everything that happens on Facebook can be searched through Google, and anything that happens on Frenity cannot be found again.
Okay. Okay. And that's for, like, kiddos. Like,
it's for all ages, but I typically use it as a learning tool for parents and kids to show them how to use the internet before they're doing it on their own.
Okay. Okay. So you've been able to talk to a lot of different age groups.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And you said the struggle is to fit in.
Yes.
I agree. Working with kiddos, there's this like not stigma, but there's that pressure of fitting in. And I know that I am a I don't know, I'm very outspoken with being a weirdo. So what makes you weird? How are you a weirdo?
Well, I can touch my tongue to my nose.
Do it! Do it! Wah!
I can pick my nose with my tongue either, but you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that.
Please no! So the RockSTAR program is all about empowering people, as well as, you know, being able to talk about sensitive topics and being able to talk about suicide. But going back to like that empowering part, what is something that empowers you? Like, what is something that motivates you?
I think my family and friends are my biggest motivators, and also knowing goals that I want to have and having challenges and being able to overcome those and having my friends and family support definitely empowers me.
So I know I did a video recently on like bucket lists. What's on your bucket list?
Oh my gosh, I am making a bucket list for the summer right now, pending Miss Missouri, of course, and I want to jump off of a cliff. I know, that's a little crazy, but you can go to this place in Missouri, I don't even remember what it's called, but they have like 20-foot cliffs, and you can jump off of them into the water, and I cannot wait.
Let's do it.
I want to go skydiving too. You can do that in St. Louis.
That's like huge. Let's do it. Because I was just saying, I was like, it's been on the top of my list forever, but the timing just hasn't been right. And let's do it. Yes.
You have to have a certain life insurance policy too to go skydiving. You can't, if you want to become a skydiver, you have to like already have it on your life insurance before you start skydiving.
But what if it's just skydiving once, like
I think you're fine.
Recreationally. Okay. Okay. Oh goodness gracious, my arm.
No, we're not
okay. So also, I usually ask the rock stars, like, what's your favorite coping skills? Like, what are your favorite positive things that you do for yourself, like self-care?
What's it called? Epsom salt baths. Epsom salt baths I do anytime I'm feeling stressed. If I have to work a 15-hour shift and then have a test the next day, before I even start studying for my test, I take a bath and I just think about everything that happened in the day and think of all the things that I'm grateful for, and then I get to the hard work.
Okay, okay. And so since you are preparing to go to Miss Missouri, what is your favorite area of competition?
Oh my goodness. swimsuit is probably my favorite area of competition.
Really?
Yeah,
I feel like so many girls, it's their least favorite. Okay, why is it your favorite?
No, swimsuit's my favorite because it's the one thing that I know I'm going to be prepared. I know I'm going to be 150% prepared for everything, but I can't mess anything up in swimsuit. Like, I'm going to know 2 weeks before. I could fall, but I'm going to know the way that my body is going to look like 2 weeks before I go. When I'm singing, I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth. Anytime I sing, I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth. Same thing with interview. I have no idea what's going to happen. Evening gown. My evening gown's like tight this year, and I'm really nervous about walking down the stairs, but swimsuit is, I'll know 2 weeks before I go what I'm going to look like and how I'm going to be.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about it.
I get it. Okay. Awesome. And then just a fun question. What song do you think best, like, represents your life?
Represents my life? What song? Well, I'm singing Always Starting Over for my talent this year at Miss Missouri. And
sing a little bit of it.
Always starting over every brand new morning. Yep.
Oh,
it's an Idina Menzel song, or Adele Dazeem, whichever you decide to choose. But
which version? You know, potato.
Yeah.
So,
But I think that definitely represents my life because right now I'm 20 years old and I've had so many different chapters and I have so many chapters to go through. So I'm always starting over. Every day I wake up, I have something new to do and something new to accomplish.
Yay! All right. Well, thank you so much, Miss Katelyn Lewis.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So RockStars, I'm going to share her Facebook page. So please like it and follow her journey to Miss Missouri.
Yes, thank you.
Which is in like 60 some odd days,
Yeah.
which is crazy. But definitely check into Frenity. It's a great organization and it's a great concept, especially if you have kiddos at home to
Who
really
are wanting to get involved online.
Exactly. So they feel like they can be online and they're cool. And then the parents have kind of the control over it. And it's all safe. All right. Well, rock on, rock stars. Have a great week. Rock on.